Hello guys, so today I'm actually gonna talk about something I never talk about in my channel. That is UFO. Yeah, I know it's kind of odd topic in some way, like almost unrealistic. Mostly I think people around me don't really care about talking about this topic. For me, myself, I actually been interested in UFO since like elementary school. I still remember when I was young, I was with my friends looking up the sky and say, "Oh, there's a UFO. Where's the UFO?" Because we heard a lot of stories from the book, children's book about UFO. So we always like so fantasize about it. That, oh, is the UFO gonna take us away and stuff like that. But for so many years, it's just putting behind. I'm just deal with everyday stuff. Go to job, go to school. After school, go get job and go to job, 9 to 5 job, eat and drive. I think until recent COVID, 2020, I got a little bit more time since I don't need to go to work. I don't need to stuck in traffic. Like before, I said I could stuck in traffic like 2 hours sometimes. So now I feel like I have more time beside working and some other stuff. So I'm even at home working. I put music on, I put YouTube on, just kind of like background noises. Last 2 years, I've been watching different things. It's just recently, it's like, okay, I'm kind of sick of the other topic I was listening to. And then I've been listening to UFO here and there. So I start finding more interesting now about UFO cases, and I actually learned a couple things new. For example, there's for last 23 years maybe, there's an incident that farmers lost their cow, horses, cattle mutilations. Is that what they say? Mutilations. So their eyes, mouth, teeth, organ, genital, anus all got cut off like by laser cut or something, very clean. But anyway, so I learned a lot of new stuff about UFO. That's kind of, make me feel like this surreal, but sometimes super real now, because a lot of things happened like 10-20 years ago. It's still happening. Even the COVID thing, I don't even believe in government what they say anymore. So like media, mainstream, all feel like all controlled by government. And people say things for their own purpose, and you don't know what's real, what's not real anymore. But I have to say though, it's huge inspiration and admiration to the UFO researchers, because they spend their time, their whole life to do UFO research. People like me, I've been interested in UFO since I was young, like a couple years old, but I never done anything to it. I just read and watch. Now I'm so thankful that YouTube can give us channel to learn things. I learn my paper crafting through YouTube, cooking through YouTube. And now I get all the news, all the connections from all around the world, that everyone share knowledge. I think that's the best thing about our modern technology right now is YouTube. I don't know about Facebook, Instagram, but I know at least YouTube or maybe Instagram, and I mean anything, social media is a good tool to connect people all around the world for good things and maybe bad things too. But at least we can learn things now. So I'm very grateful for that new technology. I was been thinking about UFO things personally. I never encountered any of it. I don't, at least in my memory, I don't think so. But I always fantasize by the cases of UFO, and I do believe, even when I was younger, that there is UFO. I don't know why I believe that, but I think it is. And I actually now thinking, maybe from all these videos I've been watching, I do feel like there's at least two type of UFO: the good one and bad one. It's just like everything else. There's a good one, there's a bad one, but then don't know if they're helping mankind right now, human race. They're helping us to not destroy each other from nuclear wars. And also maybe like they're ones trying to, maybe our government's bad, you know, they were using aliens to do all sorts of horrible things, you know, trying to develop weapons so we can kill each other, we can destroy each other. Or maybe alien was bad, you know, trying to make threat with the governments, saying, okay, if you don't do that, I'm gonna kill you all. And obviously alien technology is more way advanced than us, probably even more advanced in nuclear weapons, right? So I assume if they want to kill us, they could just kill us very easily. So in this point, I felt like maybe they're here to help us, or maybe they're here to, maybe there's a two side of everything, you know, one good side fighting bad side fighting good sides. I don't know, you know, we don't know. I mean, there's so much secret from government. Only thing I want to just, you know, thinking about looking at those sci-fi horror movies, you know, there's a human factory, they use cow and humans and do all the horrible things, like World War II Japanese people, soldiers doing all the horrible human experiments in Dongbei, China. They set up labs, they do all those horrible things, even though they don't admit it. There's a lot of documentations for that. But and then I actually find out, that's part of me watch YouTube documentary, is that actually some US government or agency or CIA, I don't know the term, but it's USA side, they actually made a deal with the head of camps, that soldier, the general who had an idea of so horrible things, that he never got punished from war crime he committed, because in exchange he turned in all his documents, files, for what he was doing during all the human experiences, all the reports give to USA government. That is really bizarre, right? That was really bad thing. And I don't know, I mean, even governments, right, they do all sorts of horrible things just for what? I don't know. I mean, I feel so shocked that I never know that until actually yesterday I saw this YouTube documentaries about cow mutilations. I mean, why they need that? I mean, if, like some have said, if it's government, why don't they just use their own cows? They have money, you know, and land to make their own cows and do all the whatever they want to do with it. But instead they steal from local farmers, and then they kill this cow, and then they kind of return back. To me, it was like they return back to the farmers, say, hey, this is what I did with your cow, what can you do about it? Nothing, you know. And those poor farmers, it's like I guess they don't know better either. I was like, why don't you set up traps, you know, put up cameras, see what's really going on. I just feel bad for those farmers. They're so helpless. One of the farmers, he's been in business for 70 years, and he have to liquidize it, close it, because he lost like all the cows for this reason. Is that ridiculous? I don't know. I mean, if I find out that if government know all this stuff, why don't they prevent it, right? Why don't they say, stop stealing the cow from farmers? I will give you one. You know, they have tons of chicken farms, cow farms. Why don't they just provide ones, right? From government agency, instead of getting it from all these individual farmers. That's something I don't understand. And then doesn't feel like the government is involved with this or trying to help with this. I don't know. I didn't look anything deeper, but that's just something I was thinking about, like doing some UFO videos since I'm so interested in it. I don't know who's gonna listen to that, but I just hope, you know, our future will be in peace and harmony, even though alien is living among us, but wish we will be in harmony, right? I mean, who wants to live in hell? All right, please subscribe my channel and please like my videos. I'll talk to you guys next time.